Girl, let me tell you what went down at this wild party. The whole place was buzzing, the music was pumping, people were laughing, and drinks were flowing. But in no time things took a real spicy turn. But soon enough her teasing got sharper and a bit mean. May's smile slipped away, and she was looking pretty uncomfortable. That's when Yandy, who's always got that bossy vibe going on, decided she wasn't having it. She's super protective of her friends, especially messy Yandy, leaned over to Yandy's face said at all she was not happy. She's normally the chill one, always smoothing things over, but seeing May like that got her all riled up. Then Yandy turned up the volume, sounding a bit more serious. It's just a joke, totally dismissing Yandy's vibe. The whole room got quiet and you could feel the drama building, like everyone knew something was about to pop off. Yandy wasn't backing down, though she stepped up with this serious look, saying it's not just a joke if it hurts someone. You could tell she meant business. Her voice was calm, but you could feel the heat. She paused and then decided to push back, claiming, "How dare you lecture me?" Oh, it was on. The tension was just electric, and let me tell you, everyone was just glued to watching this showdown. Wasn't expecting Yandy to stand her ground like that. It was one of those moments where the vibes just shift. Right then it felt like the room was holding its breath, just waiting to see what would happen next. The energy was intense, like you knew this little scene was going to be the talk of the town. Yandy stepping in like that just shook everyone up, turning what started as some playful jabs into full-on drama central. So next time you catch anyone spilling tea about what went down at that party, believe me, this Erika and Yandy face-off was definitely the climax. The whole thing was spicy, and knowing Erika, she's probably just going to keep stirring the pot. Yandy has had her fill for the night and just wants some peace. Next time these folks get together and bam, Erika got slapped right across the face. The sound was so loud it was like a whip cracking in the room. Everything went dead silent, like someone hit the mute button. Gasps flew everywhere, and every pair of eyes zeroed in on the drama between Yandy and Erika. You could see shock freezing Erika up her face, a mix of disbelief, and did that really just happen? Her hand zipped up to her cheek, where Yandy's handprint was definitely going to hang out for a while. Anger pushed out the shock, and Erika's face turned stormy. "You think you can just smack me?" she yelled, stepping up fist tight by her sides, looking all ready to strike back. But Yandy didn't budge an inch, her eyes flashing all kinds of defiant. "That's it." Erika Yandy said, her voice rock solid amidst all the drama swirling around. "We're supposed to be friends, but this isn't what friends do. Your words, smack girl." And then out of nowhere, Mandy, who'd been hanging back, taking it all in, stepped up. Her vibe was so chill, especially compared to the drama tornado whipping around ladies. "Let's pause for a sec," she said, her voice a calm beacon in the storm. "We're better than this. Let's chat, not brawl." Bit by bit, the room's tension started to fade like air leaking from a balloon. People were slowly shaking off the shock, trying to make sense of what just went down. Caught in the aftermath of their blow-up, Yandy and Erika both seemed to grasp just how huge what just happened was. The night, which kicked off with so much potential, had nose dived into chaos, leaving their friendship on shaky ground. After a moment where nobody seemed to breathe, folks drifted away from the epic showdown. Conversation started again as everyone tried to dial down the drama and get back to having a regular night. Yandy and Erika shot each other looks, their faces a mix of anger, hurt, and what now vibes. As the evening crawled on, the group rallied around the duo, patching up the breach with chats full of realness and raw emotion. They peeled back the emotional onion, figuring out what led to the slap. Both Yandy and Erika laid their feelings bare. Yandy felt all protective, while Erika was struggling to keep her identity solid in a group that sometimes felt like too much. What began as a massive blow-up turned into a pivot point in their friendship, a crash course, and talking it out, respecting boundaries, and getting where each other was coming from. They got that all the reality show drama was fun, but it was the friendships and lessons learned that were what really counted. In the end, that slap was a Kickstarter for personal growth and a reminder that true friends face the music together. They hugged it out, the mood lightened, and soon after laughter bubbled back into the room. Their bonds grew even stronger, proving that even when life throws curveballs, it can lead to closer TIIs in the reality TV universe. It's not just about the drama. It's all about love, loyalty, and having each other's backs. Everyone's buzzing about how things went down with them. That's what they do. They just stir the pot to get reactions. It's wild. Some people just can't handle the truth, and when they can't, they get hostile. So here's the deal. If these folks can't face facts, they flip it and start drama. They try to fight or something. Hold up, let's not jump the gun on throwing down seriously. The minute one girl steps up and snatches you, I might just lose it. Let's go handle this, and if I didn't hit you up, it became an issue like, oh, you don't need to do this. Just don't dismiss the efforts I've made to keep you and the kids all right. Don't overlook the calls. I didn't answer. Messi found himself slumping in the dim light of his living room, feeling like the weight of everything was crushing him. The place used to be a haven for him, a cozy retreat. Now it's just echoing old laughs and love that seem to belong to some past life. Lately, everything's been a mess, and his peace has cracked under the pressure of unsaid stuff and unmet hopes. Yandy, she used to be his anchor, right? Always by his side through thick and thin, but now everything's changed. The other day, her voice was sharp, cutting as she hit her breaking point. Get it together. I can't keep doing this. Those words, man, they slashed right through him. It all kicked off when they argued over future plans that never seemed to kick off promises that stay just promises. Messi tried to defend himself, saying he was doing his best, but all he could spot in her eyes was disappointment. That love between them felt less like glue and more like a chain dragging them apart when Yandy packed up and left. Reality hit him hard like a sudden storm. He felt like he was floating lost in an ocean of regret and confusion. His house, once buzzing with life, now sat quiet, and hollow silence was in every corner. Mendeecees are the empty rooms, each one a stark reminder of the life they built together. Photos on the walls froze in time and happy moments, but now they were just painful. Shadows of what was slipping away as days turned to weeks. Messi was tangled in his feelings, trying to make sense of it all. He remembered the life they dreamed of together, the family they were supposed to raise, dreams they shared like candy. But with each tick of the clock, he felt he was sinking deeper into a world of his own making, with Yandy feeling let down in ways he couldn't fully grasp. Friends and family reached out worried about him losing it. They could see how things were unraveling for him. The whole scene just kept buzzing with folks talking it up, trying to get the lowdown on how he's holding up without her. It's like everyone sensed the drift and tension, all trying to figure out what went wrong in this story. Everyone thought it was love at first sight. The toll it was taking on him was evident. His laughter had disappeared, replaced by a somber expression that said more than words. Ever could he try to put on a brave face, but inside he was unraveling. It felt like the walls of his heart were closing in on him, suffocating him with the reality of his choices. One evening, while gazing at the sunset, a flicker of hope ignited within him. Maybe it wasn't too late. Maybe he could still reach out to Yandy to mend the broken pieces of their relationship. But the fear of rejection loomed large. Would she even want to hear from him? Could he find the right words to express just how sorry he was? He picked up his phone, hesitating as he typed out a message after what felt like an eternity. He hid his heart racing with uncertainty in that moment, realized he had to confront his demons if he ever wanted to reclaim the love that once filled his home. The journey ahead wouldn't be easy, but he understood that true growth often came from the ashes of pain. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over everything, he took a deep breath, ready to face whatever came next. Just when Yandy and many thought they were emerging from the turmoil in their relationship, rumors started swirling that could dismantle everything they built. The latest buzz involves an alleged secret affair. Yes, you read that right. Minnie is being accused of cheating with Erika, the mother of one of. From what has come to light, this isn't just a fleeting encounter. It seems to have been ongoing for some time, with evidence piling up to make matters worse. There are whispers suggesting that Minnie might have secretly proposed to Erika. Yandy is not just heartbroken. She's experiencing a full-blown meltdown, especially since this isn't the first time Minnie has faced such scrutiny. But this time the situation seems more severe than ever. Let's rewind a bit. Minnie has some unresolved issues, and this isn't just something from the past. Before Yandy came into the picture, there was Erika D., who was the mother of his child. Recently, rumors have surfaced, suggesting that Minnie has been getting closer to her, and it's become apparent that their connection goes beyond co-parenting. Initially, people brushed it off as idle gossip, but where there's smoke, there's often fire. Things have escalated quickly. Reports now suggest that Minnie didn't just reconnect with Erika. He's been sneaking around with her behind Yandy's back for quite some time. This isn't just about casual meetups. It's developed into a full-blown affair. Sources even imply that he might have secretly popped the question to Erika, adding more fuel to the fire. The situation has left Yandy devastated, and she's trying to make sense of it all while dealing with an emotional storm. She's heard these stories before, but this one feels different and much more serious. The mounting pressure and constant whispers have created a tense atmosphere. Friends and family are concerned, and it's anyone's guess how this saga will unfold. Rumors have a way of spreading quickly, and this one is no exception. The focus now is on how Yandy will navigate this storm and whether their relationship can withstand the weight of yet another scandal. The whole thing has been shrouded in secrecy. Basically, he's been rekindling his romance with Erika while Yandy's been in the dark. It's not the first time his past has come back to bite him, but this time it feels more serious. Think about Yandy's side. She's been there for him through thick and thin, from legal issues to jail time, believing they were building a life together. Now she's crushed, feeling like they were moving forward as a family only to see everything fall apart. It's heartbreaking, and anyone would feel overwhelmed discovering their partner's been involved with an ex, but Yandy isn't the type to stay quiet, even if she's hurting. She's been vocal about her feelings, throwing some public shade at Erika, calling her just a side piece. However, the situation is far more complicated. Meanwhile, Erika isn't taking Yandy's insults without clapping back. What does she do? She breaks out the receipts. Erika hopped on social media, posting old pics of her and him from back when they were undeniably close. These images make it clear that Erika and his bond have always been significant. Erika's message is loud and clear. She wasn't the one playing second fiddle. In fact, she hints that Yandy might actually be in that position. The drama is heating up as Erika suggests that maybe Yandy's place in his life isn't as stable as she thought. With those old pics and stories to back her up, it's hard not to wonder if Erika might have a valid point. It's like they're heading in two different directions, and if someone doesn't speak up, they'll be stuck in misery. And just when we thought things couldn't get messier for Yandy, the real bombshell drops. Rumor has it that he might have gone further with Erika than anyone expected. Sources say they might even be secretly engaged. Can you imagine while Yandy's been trying to hold her family together? It seems he's been busy planning a future with someone else, and not just anyone, Erika D., the same person, who's been causing turmoil in Yandy's life for years. It's a nightmare for Yandy, spiraling with each new revelation. The idea that he could be engaged to Erika has everyone buzzing. If true, it implies he's completely moved on from Yandy despite everything they've been through. With engagement rumors swirling online, fans are left wondering how long this has been happening behind Yandy's back. It's like their relationship doesn't feel real anymore, more like a business arrangement than a bond built on love and trust. And it doesn't seem like things are getting any simpler anytime soon. Are you happy? I'm scared we're hitting a point of no return. I've been carrying the weight of this relationship, managing the kids, and putting my dreams on hold. Now that you're back, there's a part of me that wants to pursue my dreams. Make movies, start businesses, and hire more people. You can't neglect our needs or your desires if money will make you happy and fulfill you. What are we really doing here? It's not just about working hard, but about letting me be Yandy and do what I want to do. People who have followed Yandy and Mindy's journey know this isn't their first drama episode. It's been quite the saga. Mendeecees has faced legal troubles, including time in prison, and through it all, Yandy stayed by his side. They even had a lavish wedding on Vichy Chan, which seemed like a fairy tale ending after so much chaos. Remember, though Yandy shocked everyone by revealing that their wedding wasn't legally binding at first. They've been navigating a blended family with Mendeecees having kids from previous relationships, and that's never an easy task. Yandy has dealt with baby mama drama for years, but this affair and the secret engagement are possibly too much to handle. Mendeecees' past has always shadowed their relationship, but it seemed like they were making progress, especially after his release from prison. However, all this new information cast doubt on their future. Yandy has been the glue holding everything together while Mendeecees was away raising their children. This betrayal stings particularly hard because it involves someone from his past, someone Yandy has had issues with. If Mendeecees really is engaged to Erika, it might be a breaking point for Yandy. I feel like my whole life has been about being let down. I had expectations and everyone let me down. I didn't want this relationship to end. Did you tell her that? Did you mean it honestly? I didn't mean it. I won't lie. I wanted to see if she'd take the exit if I gave it to her. Sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it. And if they do, that's what they really want. Ends found. Himself under scrutiny in a recent interview, and what he shared sent shockwaves through the community. He spoke candidly, breaking down the layers of their relationship drama and shedding light on aspects many weren't aware of through the ups and downs. Yandy has remained steadfast, trying to keep their family anchored, but the weight of ongoing challenges is starting to show the future looks uncertain with their relationship on thin ice. Mendeecees' revelations have brought more tension, making it hard to tell whether they can come back from this, while Yandy tries to reclaim her life and dreams, fighting against feeling stuck in this spiral of endless drama. So M finally admitted that he was more in love with the whole idea of marriage than actually being in love. This confession really hit hard, especially for Yandy. She had given her all to their relationship, sticking by him through the ups and downs. Yandy had put her heart into keeping their family whole, managing legal battles, family drama, and raising his kids. Hearing M say he was just going through the motions felt like a slap in the face. It raised big questions about his commitment and feelings for her, leaving her feeling hurt and undervalued. As the news spread, it became clear their relationship was on shaky ground. Yandy found herself at a crossroads, wondering whether to fight for the love they once had or to finally walk away. His words weighed heavily, and she had to reflect on what she truly wanted after all the emotional struggles. It was understandable, as she felt like it was time to move on, but anyone who knew Yandy knew she wasn't someone who backed down easily. She had always shown a determination to fight for her family and what she believed in, but this situation was different. It wasn't just about M, it was about her own happiness and self-worth. Being with someone emotionally checked out was a tough truth to face. Fans started weighing in, sharing their thoughts on the couple's issue. There were comments supporting Yandy and some criticizing M. Some even expressed concerns that he might go for a younger partner if he and Yandy split. Others were sad about the breakup of what they saw as a strong example of black love and urged Yandy to focus on her own happiness and self-respect in relationships. Love can get complicated, especially with the history M and Yandy shared. At some point, you got to ask if it's worth staying in something where the other person isn't fully committed. Big-name couples have faced similar challenges, and sometimes the strongest move is to walk away, as Yandy thought. About her next steps, she had to consider what was best for her. Should she give it another chance, hoping he'd rediscover his love for her, or was this the breaking point, the moment to claim her happiness? The decision was heavy, and everyone was eager to know what she would do in a world full of opinions. Yandy's journey became a hot topic, leaving everyone to wonder what was next for her. Would she find the strength to move on, or would she fight for the love that once brought them together? Only time would tell, but one thing was clear: she deserved someone who was all in.